Hey everybody, Stephen Key here, and I have a very special guest. Kevin's with us today. He's an inventor of a very simple idea that he's going to share with us how he came up with it and exactly what it is. So, Kevin, what is this thing I have in my hand?
Yeah, it looks like a shoehorn. That's what everybody tells me, or a doorstop. And so actually, it's a bottle clip. So you just take this, snap it around the neck of your bottle, hang it in your belt, hang it in your pocket, and you're good to go.
Wonderful.
The hands-free way to go about your day.
So it really, so if you're out and let's say you're out walking, you're whatever. Everybody needs water. Everybody knows that, or maybe soda. So you just clip it to your belt, and your hands are free.
Right. It's like a cell phone. Everybody wants their phone, but they don't want it in their hand. You're out walking the dog. You want to carry a water bottle. If you got a collar on that dog, you can hang their own water bottle on the side of them.
Put that right in front of you so people can see it. Right in front of you. There you go. Right there. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you
So,
go.
Kevin, let's talk about this. This looks really nice. Are you manufacturing these? I mean, this looks like the real thing.
It is. It is. This particular part here, I shoot those here in my building. So I'm in Lewisburg, Kansas, just south of Kansas City, and I actually have a 200-ton injection molding machine that we make these with. We mix the material with the proper color we want. We make all kinds of colors of these things, and so I've got 13 colors, and one of them is the glow in the dark.
So you make these yourself?
Yes, make these myself. Yeah. So I looked at different scenarios, and really it's very. I had the building already. I own a building. It's about almost 10,000 square feet, and that's what I do all of everything I do in.
Okay.
And so I thought, and I have a couple of other plastic products that I have shot here in Kansas City by somebody else. But the bottle clip is just a product that really, it's the margins on it are pretty small, so you got to make them yourself, or you don't make them.
I love it.
It's you got to look at the numbers.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So what are your next steps? You come up with a good idea, very practical, very easy to manufacture. You're controlling all of it. Are you trying to license it? Or are you trying to sell it in the promotional area? What's your next steps?
So I'm not really looking at licensing it, not at this point, but I do sell in the promotional world, and that's almost like licensing, not quite. And then also direct to retail, and at fairs on the street, I do tons of trade shows for this particular product.
Okay.
Probably did at least 10 last year.
Oh wow.
In
Okay.
2019.
So you've done the promotional show, I would suggest.
Yes.
Yes,
I've done a couple promotional.
Yeah, so tell us what that's about, because I've never been to one of those shows.
It's anything that is, people print their name. They want their name on any kind of little knick-knack thing. Everybody has done pins. You probably received, 1,000 pins last year alone with yours and other people's names on them.
Okay.
And they're always looking for something new and unique that is not already in the field. So the koozies that you get to go around your cans, everybody makes them. They import them out of China. Almost everything is made in China. And so my bottle clip is kind of unique that I actually make them here in the USA. And I compete really well with.
This is such a simple idea, but you have to kind of show someone how to use it.
It is a visual demonstration.
Is that a problem? I mean, I thought promotional items were items that people are very familiar with, but you're putting your own logo or brand on it. So how do you do a promotional item where you have to do some education?
Well, you have to educate the distributors. In the world of promotional, there's basically three people that exist. You've got the end user,
okay.
Then you've got a distributor, and then you got the supplier. So the distributor is who I actually sell to.
Okay.
So the distributor, we turn around and that's when I go to these shows. The big promotional show in Vegas is always in January. There's two competing venues that compete out there called ASI and PPAI, and they both have large bases, and a lot of the distributors and suppliers are in both of them, but they both have shows. The promotional show, the national show, is in Vegas, January.
Okay.
I go to those shows, and I do a live demo. I've got a mannequin. I stand up there, and she's holding a couple of bottle clips for me. I've got a little video presentation that we've made in the past, and it is a piece that you have to educate. But it's like once you see it happen, you take the clip and you snap it, you can't unsee it. And people and you hang it on your belt. They walk around and they're like,
easy.
It snaps. They understand.
You just did, I saw that you did a video, and we're going to cut this in too, to show you on the street pitching and stuff. What was it like interacting with the public and getting their feedback? How important is that?
Oh, it's extremely important. And so their comments, their questions are just fantastic from end users. And I see that sometimes at shows, but at this particular show, this event, we actually talked to people. We said, what do you think of the name? What do you think of the product? As soon as they saw it, they understood exactly what it was. Okay. We asked them about colors. We asked them just all kinds of things.
What did you learn from it? Was it anything that was like, wow, I didn't see that? Or was it everything you thought? What did you walk away from in terms of knowledge?
It's always great to be able to do it. We're looking at a name change, and so that was something we tested on. I call it Universal Bottle Clip. It's a great descriptive name, but nobody cares. Only the owner cares. Okay. And so really it needs to be a name that pops, something that really gets out there. And so we tested a couple of names, and we're in the process of trying to narrow that down and go from that.
What about color?
Everybody likes the brighter colors, and their eyes light up when you say I have glow in the dark. Every kid wants glow in the dark, and half the adults.
Okay.
And so if they have an association with a school, whether it be a red, Chiefs red, or whatever it might be, yellow, green, those kind of colors are really popular in particular areas.
Anything
in
else?
The promotional world, most promotional places, like I've had a lot of things. We did one here. Here's one. So we did this one. This is we're doing this for Space Camp.
Okay.
So we got two different logos. They picked 4 color clips, and orange was one of them.
Okay.
And so we actually put that logo right on there.
Got it.
So that's a real challenge all on its own, not just from making the plastic part, but that particular logo is put on with a special printer, what's called a UV printer.
Okay.
And so I've got a printer here that they're very expensive.
So anything else did you learn from that being on the streets? Anything else?
Because we were testing prices. We were looking at what do people expect to pay for a unit. Okay. What would they pay? What would they not pay?
Got it.
What do they see as a family unit, a 4-pack, a 6-pack? What would they expect to get in it?
Is there a magic number that popped from pricing?
Yes, a retail price of $5 is actually very doable. And it's actually, most people, when I'd ask them, I'd say, what do you expect? And they'd say $5 bill is what they did. And they walked away with a clip in their hand. Nice. The way they could vote was by buying one. And we had a lot of votes.
Kevin, thank you very much for this. This is really interesting because I started my career doing exactly what you're doing, taking products out there, selling them, getting feedback, and there's nothing like it. It gives you that buyer's experience. So it's critical.
It is the most important thing. They're the ones that are going to buy it, and so you got the general public. Their feedback is the ultimate answer. It was great.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen.